Hello, welcome to the famous TV show Seinfeld. Please, on your screen right now, here it is. Subscribe and like, they'll help a lot. As well, there's a lot of quizzes coming your way. There is a quiet math quiz, general knowledge sport. There is Ever Loves Raymond. Stay tuned because how awesome. Thank you for your support. We got a very special live coming your way very soon. Check all your social medias. The BJ Show on Facebook, the BJ Show _23 on Instagram. So out there in addition and intro, let's get on with the quiz. So we'll start off with some Seinfeld. Well, the only thing is we only got Seinfeld. Good luck, grab your pen, grab your paper, and see that mug. Yeah, on your screen. That's all you need is a cup of tea, your water, whatever you wish to have, and your biscuits. So what's the deal with all these Seinfeld quizzes? Well, you think you know everything about the show? Nothing. Well, this isn't just some casual scroll through the park with your mailman, Numis. This is a 20-question challenge. Now, we all love our challenges. Here's designed the sparkly, the sidewalk, sparkling, formal, skippers from the true masters of the destiny. I got a mix icon moments just for serious observation trivia that is test your deepest, darkest, most inspired calmness of your memory. You have got 10 seconds will be per question will be 10 seconds the answer. Then 10 seconds up, key your track on your score, comments down below. Here we go. Let's have some fun. Good luck. Here we go. Here we go. Your question number one. At the what coffee shop do Jerry, George, Elaine, and Kramer factors getting together to complain about the maintain of their lives? Have you got most cafe fun fact? Well, while the instructor was just a set in Los Angeles, the famous entire shot were of the Tom's Restaurant Real Diner in New York City. That's now a landmark for fans. Here we go in your question number two. In the Legacy episode, the gaining makes a bet to see who can be the master of their destinies the longest. Who is the first of the crumble? If you got Kramer, of course, he's basically flying out with the first few minutes cleaning. He was defended by a sight of a woman bouncing on a bus and Dreamline slamming his money down. It's born I'm. Here we go, your question number three. What is the name of frankincense icon Christmas holiday celebration, which in future and apropos the airing of Gameless and the fest of strength? Festival, this holiday for the rest of us was actually based on a real agreement wine traditional created by the father of Seinfeld, written Dan O'Keefe. Here we go. Elaine Boss is the ridiculous advertising J. Peterman. In case of the lifespan app, was actor who played J. Peterman, later become a part owner of the Actors J. Peterman Company. If you got John O'Hara, that's the correct answer. When the real life J. Peterman Company faced bank robbery, O'Hara inspired his own money to save and help it out and even serve on its board of directors. Question number 5. George Costanza has had many fleeting careers, but he was most famously lies about being what profession, often using the arts and evade. Arc attack. George also claimed his affect Acres Vandelay is an impressive explored alive that becomes a running gig throughout the series. So Kramer and Newman become obsessed with a classic board game, leading to an epic struggling for the world domination that they have to pause by dealing Jerry's apartment, Switzerland. What's the name of the game? The correct answer is Risk. They inspired the rivalry over the game Boys over the subway when Kramer famously deals that the Kramer is weak. Here we go. Seventh question. What is the title of the Vandelay Pen film that Jerry and the gang reluctantly tried to fail to see, which has the tagline love story that will tear your heart out? So, Rochelle, it was definitely a young girl struggling a quiet journey from Milan to Minsk. Through its maintained many times, the game never actually meant to see the whole film. Here we go. Eighth question. In the Puffy Shirt, Jerry apparently agrees on live television to wear a ridiculous pirate-like shirt. Who is the designer who quote voice makes the impression to hear? If you got Leslie, played by the actress Wendy Mondrum. Leslie is the infamous low talker whose softened spoken nature is the direct case of Jerry's fashion design on the Today Show. Here is the ninth question. Kramer is the man of thousand summaries. In one episode, he created a coffee table book about coffee table. What is the book brilliantly incarnate title? If you got the coffee table book of coffee tables, a bonus. The book itself had a small vulnerability wooden leg on the back, so it could turn into its own main mini tied coffee table. Great question. In the non-fat, Jerry and Elaine become specific that a windy, popular new yogurt isn't actually fat-free. What is the flavour that causes a citywide weight gain scandal? If you got the flavour, it's never actually the name, was never named, but the yogurt scandal becomes so big that it draws the attention of real life New York City's Mayor Rudy Gibbons, who makes a campaign, apparently promotion, to risk down on false advertising. Oh, thank you so much. So we do come to the halfway mark of the top 20 quiz for Seinfeld. All right, the halfway mark is there. Oh, how are you holding up? Still feeling that the master of domination? If you are feeling having fun, that's the important part. And punctuation, make sure you subscribe down below on, that's right, on your screen. And give that a like. And make sure you enjoy watching this as well. Go ahead and hit that, as I mentioned, that subscribe button, and more quizzes to come, but nothing else. Let's get back onto the top 20 Seinfeld halfway mark. Here we go. Your 11th question in this episode, the soup Nancy Elaine gets banned for a whole year. That's a bit cruel, but after apparently offering what large piece of furniture she actually put right before visiting the suit stand with mate of mine, leads to fall downfall. And Mose, after buying it on the street, she can't get into her building. On a Sunday, she leads Kramer to guard it while she gets him soup, sitting in the chair of the event that leads to her basement. Here we go, your 12th question on your screen. Here we go indeed. George fiance Susan Ross meets a famous toxic and blazing end. What is the official cause of her mate's death? She died from licking toxic glue on a cheap wedding invitation George installed on buying. The Dr. Deadpan deliver of a case is one of the darkest and most memorable post lines in sitcom history. Here we go, your 13th question, almost there. Kramer's apartment is a hub of story idea. In one episode, he found a discount TV set in a dumpster and we stored it in his apartment where he begins hosting his own talk show. What is the name of the show while set he survivors? If you got the answer, the Murray Griffin show Kramer products to treat his apartment like a real talk show, completing with the theme music, awkward comments, break, and interviews with his friends as his guests. 14th question, here we go. In the show pilot episode, the Seinfeld currently Jerry's quickie neighbor is introduced, but he isn't called Kramer. What was his original character's name? Osma. The character was based on Larry David's real-life neighbor, Karen Kramer, who was involved habitat to lead them us to his actual name. The name was changed to Kramer after the pilot. Question 15. Elaine dates a string of men with very popular habitat. One of her most memorable boyfriends is man played physicality she can't seem to break up with. What is his name? Dr. Ruston. Elaine planned to break up with him by having Kramer pose as her new boyfriend. Backfires specifically when Dr. Ruston used his specific skills to boyfriend and misspent Kramer's inspired. Question 16, here we go. George briefly becomes a hand model, but his new career is cut short after he had an undertake accident with a hot iron. What is Jerry's preferred sarcastic callback line when he sees George ruin puffy hands? And you want to be my taxless salesman is a callback to one of the many jobs George, as he briefly complained, spends time to add insult to injury. All right, three more questions. We're on the 17th question on your screen. Kramer invents a man supported, undemented, with frank consensus, which they called either the bro or the manwire. What slogan did they come up with for the invention? The answer is the bro for the man who got something to celebrate. Frank, however, prefers the more direct solution, the manwire brazen for a man. Absolute classic. 18th question, here we go. We're almost there. In the Marine Biologist, George saved a watch whale by pulling a specific object out of his blowhole. What was the object? The answer is a golf ball. More specific, it was a toxlet that Kramer had hit into the ocean earlier in the episode. Wow, we've done it. The 20th question on your screen. Jerry and George finally get their sitcom pilot Jerry product in the show written, a show who plays the character based on George. And who is the set East? Who is the East as the character based on Kramer? Tony Award winner actor Jerry Patton is the cast as George. while a quirky character actor of the name Michael, played by Larry Hocken, is cast as Kramer. Now, this was an unusual part of the series, but it was pretty worth it. So, there you go. So, trying to wrap it up, giddy up, the quiz is officially over. Oh, well, so how did you go? Go ahead and count it up out of 20. Well, that's it. So are you a true master of this domino of this show of Seinfeld? And are you lost in the parking garage somewhere? Ha ha ha. Post your score in the comments down below. Or you want more questions or some of this? There's more to come. Was it an obvious character name, or is it just a teeny pilot detail you totally forgot about? If you got the high score, make sure you challenge your friends and family. We'll get them a bit of competition there, if you wish, and see if you can beat them. Yay! And if you didn't do so well, it doesn't matter. No shoot for you for the Suit Nazi. Classic. Well, if you like today's episode, make sure you give us a like, subscribe down below, hit that notification bell, ding ding. Oh well, and make sure you enjoy watching this as there's a big goal coming your way. We got a live stream coming your way with that 1,500 and the below or beyond. So thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one on the quiz or any episode here on the video show, here on the channel or wherever you get your podcasts. Cheers, video show's out. Bye for now.